Welcome, everyone. Happy Sunday night. Sunday night readings I'm going to put on here. Woohoo! How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good weekend or had a good weekend and you've got a few more hours left on your weekend. So I asked Spirit what messages I should give you today. And I got that a lot of people are concerned about work and finances. Is that true for you guys? Work and finances? Is that what's going on? That's what the cards are indicating. So I've laid out, these are the cards I pulled to see what you guys needed to cover tonight. And it was work. This is work, money, and this is changing up something new. Some of you are feeling like, I got to start something new. I got to do something new here. I'm not going to follow the same old patterns of what I have in the past. So, hi Bonita, hi Jessica, hi Shamika, welcome Jay Diedrich, and hi Michelle. Yes, I know booking management and event planning, that is a big name for YouTube, but that's a great name to have. It's very descriptive. And Rebecca and Pagan and Brandy, how's everybody doing? So we're going to start out tonight with finances and money. All right. And so I'm going to gather these cards back up and we're going to do a pick three. And I'm going to get my finance deck to start. Let's see. What do I do for the pick three? I don't have my numbers in here anymore, but I'll just make the top pile something different. So pile number one. I'm just going to lay these quickly out. There's not going to be that many. 3 piles. And this is going to be on finances, all right? So you guys be thinking about your finances while I'm laying these out. Not much to lay out here, but I do have one more kind of unusual deck that wanted to come and play. So I'll do one more of these, and then we're going to do 3 different oracle decks. And I don't know if this is going to cover your finances or not, but just in order for you to pick 1 and 2, 3 piles, we're going to do 3 different oracle cards so that it's easier for you to pick which pile you want. So this is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. Move this over here a little. So you're either going to have orange, green, or purple. Did you pick your piles yet? Take a minute and think about this. For those of you, this is a question about what you have to know about your finances or work. That's what we're asking for the first pick 3. And then I'm going to open it up and you guys can ask a few questions and then we'll go back to another 3. So take a minute, figure out which pile you want, and I'm going to start with pile 1 right now. And I'll push pile 2 and 3 to the side. Pile number 1, you're just now starting to think about how many picked pile number 1. Did anybody? People coming later on might pick it. So this is the Queen of Swords. So she's watching something at work. She's watching and observing how things are going in her work. She wants to find something that she enjoys more. This is my YouTube friendly no nudity thing. And so this means that you have a choice to make, right? She's looking directly at the choice because the lovers are an important choice that you have to make. And it might be doing something, some of you might be doing something that you have never done before. So you're going to need like training on it. And she's fully capable of being trained. So you could have somebody actually, do you see how her hand is coming out? Some of you in pile number 1 might have an offer to do something you love because this is the Lovers card. So you might actually have a chance to have an offer of something that you really enjoy doing. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you've got both the queens showing up here. And so the Queen of Swords is decision and the Queen of Pentacles goes right along with our money and work theme. You guys who picked pile number 1, you're going to be making a decision and it's going to get you more money. And this could be word of mouth because the Queen of Swords is the word of mouth. And of course, you get the Oracle card of Salmon, which is determination. And I love this one. Look at this. You know where you are going and you will get there. I mean, that, you guys who picked number 1, you're looking at more money with your decisions that you make, because Lovers always has a decision. And the Queen of Swords means people are going to be involved. You might be helped by a person, but you are definitely headed for more money. Those of you who picked pile number 1, good for you. Pile number 2 starts now. You guys start out, you got the work card. See, this is weird. The tarot cards play right along with this theme, don't they? Who picked pile number 2? We're talking to Rebecca and Jamie. So if you're just joining us, you can pick pile number 2 or 3 and jump on board. Yet we're doing a pick 3, and then we're going to open it up for some open readings. So you guys are definitely working your way up. You want a job where you can work your way up. Now, pile 2, be very careful what you spend your money on. Really use discernment. Don't just click buy. You want to use a little bit of discernment, because you guys are going to slowly save your money. Don't go for any get rich quick schemes, okay? So some of you might overspend at Christmas. Try not to this year, unless it's too late, then screw it, go for next year. But try to save more money, and also know that this is skill-based. So some of you are going to get training for better jobs. You're going to get training for a better job, and you're going to move your way up the career ladder. Oh, look at this. This is the being trained card. So I just spit that out of my mouth and pulled literally the Page of Pentacles, and that is studying and focus on learning something new. So some of you, if you've done the same thing for years and years, this is, oh my God, can you believe this? Okay, pile number 2, you guys have an opportunity to get rich, all right? Pay attention, because you could be wealthy through your work. We've got 2 8 of Pentacles here in pile number 2. So you guys are definitely being asked to get some training and work your way into more money for work. Don't just go to work. Oh, you're starting a new job? Congratulations. This is really talking to you. So you guys, for pile number 2, even if you have to start at the bottom and work your way up, do it, because this is more money for you. Look at all this money, and look at the door. Door of opportunity. It's squeaking open. You guys are definitely going to be learning something new. I can't hardly wait to see what your Oracle card is. So some of you, this has nothing to do with finances, feeling alone, whatever. You guys, I don't know what this has to do with anything other than some of you might be feeling alone, maybe for the holidays, but you have a place that you can hang out here, and I love all of you. And so you never have to be alone when you come to Melanie's Tarot page or my YouTube channel. Everybody's loved here. Big hearts for everyone. So you guys who chose pile number 2, your wealth is going to definitely come from a new job opportunity and training. So don't stop yourself like you'd say, oh, I'm not going to apply for that job because I'm not qualified. Apply for jobs that you're not qualified for. Please do it. That's what the tarot cards are saying. Take that risk now. You're going to be rich if you do it. Pile number 3. We're going to start out with pile number 3. Let's see, who all chose pile number 3? How many of you have number 3? God, you guys on pile number 2, you're going to be rich. You're going to be rich through your work, you guys. Okay, let's see. Michelle chose 3. Brandy chose 3. Shanti chose 3. So here you go, pile number 3. Tighten your belt. That is the tighten your belt card, right? So that is the 4 of Pentacles. In fact, you might have to tighten your finances to the point where you're not really enjoying life, but that's okay. It's temporary. This would be for 4 months, which isn't long. For 4 months, be really tight with your money. Learn how to conserve it. And that just means you either have an expense coming up or there's a trip that's important. There's something coming up that you're going to be using your money for. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, this is the woman at work. So for some of you, things are weird at work right now, and your job's going to be safe, but it doesn't feel like it. So you're like holding on to your money because you're like, oh my gosh, am I going to lose my job? No, you're going to be lucky and you're saying your prayers, you're going to be lucky, but it's good to be always saved for a rainy day. But you guys are going to be focused on work and money because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. And then you've got the Moon card here. This just means pay attention to your emotions around money. So some of you for pile number 3 are going to be looking at how you feel about money, because if you feel like, well, I don't want to be rich because rich people are snobby or something like that, look, this is a card that says look at your beliefs around money, because your beliefs might be causing you to limit yourself on how much money you could be making. Okay, so the other thing I want to say to some of you is you're going to have somebody come with an opportunity for a job, and you really should, instead of being afraid, you really should do it. You should reach out there and say, you know, my comfort level's not here, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then your oracle card is memories of love. So and you know what I want to say about that, memories of love? Sometimes you're going to start out in a job and it might not be something you love, but it will be the experience you need to move forward to gaining more income. So that is going to be really powerful. So let's open it up for general questions. So who has a general question? I think I saw a general reading out here. So what I want you to do right now is post your questions. We're going to open it up. We're going to open up the space for questions. Shante, did you literally just said that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that stuff's already manifesting for you. Let me go back up here and see who wanted a general reading. So if you guys have questions, you can post your questions now. Otherwise, I'll continue on with messages from your spirit guides. And we can do another pick 3 on messages from your spirit guides. Some of you are going to be going through some really major changes. That's why I felt like it was really important to get on tonight with some specific guidance. So Michelle wants to know about a relationship. What does Michelle need to know about a relationship? Whoa, there you are. You're ready, girly. Look at you. Queen of Pentacles. You are definitely ready for a relationship. Oh my gosh, we get 2 queens. So this is very interesting because we have 2 queens, which is you. But why are you not getting into a relationship? That's the question. What the heck? We have 2 queens. We don't even have a relationship card. Okay, this is like, I don't know what you're waiting for. But she would literally wait forever. Like you could literally grow old waiting. So this is a warning card, I'm saying. Because when you get 2 queens, unless you're not sure what gender you're attracted to, if you know what gender you're attracted to, because this is interesting to have all 3 women for a relationship card. So I am going to say to you that we're going to have to pull a card to find out why you keep waiting. Like what is going on that you're waiting? And there's also something hidden around this relationship issue. So I'm going to ask Michelle, why is it that you are waiting? So this is kind of the card where you would kind of like somebody to come over and just bring somebody to you. There's a little bit of fear about, this is the sword. So there's a little bit of fear about maybe online. You don't like the online thing. And there's a little bit of depression around the subject of relationship. You've still got some fear, some sadness, but definitely this is a major card. And you've got your feet on the moon. And she is not looking like she's going anywhere. So I'm going to say you'll have to try something very radical and very different. And then we got the moon again. So this is some deception around relationships. I think the relationships from your past have caused you to either not trust or there's some fear about moving forward into a relationship. So the good news is you are going to have one. You can't end with a better card than this. You are going to have a relationship, but it is not an easy path for you to get there, Michelle. So here's your homework. I'm giving you homework. For you guys who don't know me, I tend to give out homework once in a great while, and Michelle has it. And any of you who are drawn to this reading for your own self, you've got homework. I want you to write down all your fears around a relationship, like I'm afraid of meeting an asshole. I'm afraid of meeting a married man that lies. I'm afraid of getting murdered by somebody. That's a stupid one, but you might have it. So anyway, write down all your fears about a relationship and then try to address each fear, okay? So Michelle, that got a little long, but I feel like that applied to more than one person, so I think that's okay. Jamie Geldenhuys, Hughes. I need advice for love. What's happening? I'm graduating in April. Oh, wow. Good for you. You're graduating, Jamie. What does Jamie need to know about getting into a relationship? If you guys are in a relationship, the reading goes much better if you say, I'm in a relationship. What do I have to know about it? Or if you're not in a relationship, when am I going to get in one, or how do I get in one? Okay. So it just makes the reading go a lot more accurate for you, because the cards will pick high level if you're just general, but it's okay. So she needs advice on love. What's happening? So what's happening with Jamie for love? She is feeling lonely. Jamie, you're feeling lonely. This is the Lonely Hermit card. Spirit is shining a light. They're shining a light on a situation, but you've got to turn around and do the opposite of what you've been doing. So the Hermit is faced in this direction. So once you figure out what's going on or what you need to do, you are going to have success. And this is victory. This is the Victory card. You will have success and happiness around a relationship, but you literally have to shift whatever you've done in the past, flop it over 180 degrees. You've got to do something different. And look at this. Here's a relationship coming in. And I do want to say something that try to find a relationship where you feel equal, because the boy is towering above the girl. And I feel like that you might have a tendency to draw in relationships where they feel better than you, or they're condescending a little bit. So try to pay attention to that in the beginning and don't tolerate that. Don't do that. But I feel like you will have success. And I also want to say that it makes me wonder if somebody from the past will come back. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm saying that. So I'm just going to say that. Somebody from the past could come back. Congratulations on your graduation. Brandy Eriks. Why do I have bad auras around me? What is a bad aura? What does that mean? Bad auras. Oops. Sorry. Why do I have bad auras around me? To be afraid to be around others. Oh, that's a sensitive question. Let's ask the Morgan deck. Why does Brandy Eriks? Why do I have bad auras around me? Whatever she means by bad auras. Why does she have bad auras around her? This guy's got, you've got people who want to be around you, but there's a lot of protection. I don't know if they're powerful, like if there's a dragon type of energy that could be making you have some fear about them. It looks like this is the Page of Swords. It looks like that you have a fear of people being angry around you. Like you have to avoid conflicts. Like you're afraid of people who get angry, and you want to avoid challenges and conflicts with other people. See this with the Power? Like you're afraid that people are overpowering to you. And why is she feeling that way? Why? Page of Pentacles. So this is so this just tells me this is a soul lesson for you. So you came down here to learn how to study people and draw in people who are actually educated, they're interested in education, and they're more stable in their nature. So if you draw in people who are moody or they have tempers, it's okay not to engage in relationship like that, because you came down here for the lesson of finding people who actually want to pursue education. They're business-minded people, and they're very stable. They're very stable people. It takes a lot to get them angry. So you just came down here actually to learn about relationships. So that is why you're having some bad ones. So just if you draw in the bad ones, don't keep them in your life. Send them down the road. And you should be drawing in some better ones. Mandy Farrell wants a relationship reading. Okay. Mandy Farrell, what does she have to know, Mandy Farrell, about having a relationship? Woo! We got a lot of queens showing up tonight. The queens are stalking us. Queen of Pentacles. You guys, if you're listening and you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe to my channel. And then you'll be notified when I go live and when I put videos on there. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So she's very focused. Woo! The Star card. Oh, lucky you. That's actually a really good card. You know what? It looks like you want to find somebody who is comfortable with you exactly as you are. You need somebody who not only allows you to be who you are, but it is somebody that you can engage in a conversation with. In other words, you have something in common with them, and it looks like your planets are lining up for things to get better for you in a relationship, but we'll pull a third card and see what's going on. Ooh, who are you kicking out of your life? Somebody's being kicked out. Somebody is being tossed out, and then success is coming. So this is the card to wheel. This is about change, Mandy. You've got some change coming around a relationship, and something, it could be someone, looks like someone, but you're generating the change. See the hand on the thing? You're like, no, I'm going to have a change here. So you're definitely drawing in the energy of change. And I'm going to pull a fourth card because I want to know what's the result of that. Oh gosh, look at this. This is excellent. Mandy, you also want someone who's not going to suck money out of you. So this is the wealth card, meeting somebody who's wealthy. They don't have any spending issues, which is interesting because we started out the night doing money readings. So you're headed for relationship where money is kind of important for you. Shamika wanted a general reading. What does Shamika need to know? All right, Shamika, drum roll. What does Shamika need to know? If you guys just joining, go ahead and ask a question. I'm doing some generals, and then we're going to pop back on and do another quick pick 3. We're going to kind of jump back and forth. Whoa. You have got some sadness, some depression. Maybe this is a sad time of the year for you. Maybe there's some sad memories. But you've got an angel, a beautiful angel coming down to just say you need a little bit more balance in your life, a little bit more, so you're not so reactive. Your angel is actually telling me that sometimes things happen and you're reactive. You're like, whoa, and you're just really reactive. And they're saying that they want you to tone down and say, yeah, I might not like this, but now what do I have to do to fix this? What do I have to do to move on? This is kind of what your angel is stepping in to say with the Temperance card. It's always about balance. It's always about balance. Look at this. You've got the Ace of Wands. Something new is coming, something exciting. Spirit wants to ignite your passion about something. So your homework is about getting some passion. Get passion back in your life. Light a fire. Get passion back in your life. So for those of you just joining, go ahead and post a question, and I'll be happy to answer that. And then we're going to jump on from a message from your spirit guide. Shamika, that was your general. Oh, Shamika wanted a general love reading. Let me just pull one card to see what that was like with her love, how that related to your love. Whoa. So you've got a little bit of imbalance in the area of love, Shamika, but Nevertheless, you got the Star card. It's going to work. Wow. The Star card and the Temperance talks about balance. Things have to be fair, give and take. And you got the planets lining up for things to work out for you. You know what I'm going to say? It's a little wanky now, your love thing, but I'm going to hang in there because something's going to change and it's going to work out for the best. So that's your love part of that I missed when I was reading it. Shanti Howard, a relationship reading. Okay. Shanti Howard, what does she have to know about a relationship? What does she have to know about a relationship? So this is for Shanti Howard. Woo! Are you looking for one? Because look at that. He's looking. That's the Hermit. He's out there shining the light, right? This is a challenging area for your life. I'm not going to lie. This is challenging. You know, you are going to succeed, but I'm going to say that you have to go through a lot of duds. A few duds. Not a lot. Let's not say a lot. But you have to go through a few duds to get the golden one. You have a fear of loss, or you have just had a loss and maybe you're still getting over that loss, because that's the Three of Swords, and then it's replaced by the Three of Pentacles. Your best chances for love, when you get into a love, is to be happy and to be flexible and to celebrate the other person that you're meeting. So I'm going to say to you, when you meet someone, don't talk about your past pain. Just to have fun and be around people who are fun, and get out in groups. I think that if you're looking to meet someone, groups are going to be your best friend right now. Getting out in groups, having fun too. So hang in there, Shanti. Rebecca Bremer. I'm lost on what I should do. I have a lot of ideas and direction. Okay, so Rebecca has a lot of ideas, but she's lost in the general direction. Let's just grab a really different deck for you. What does Rebecca Bremer have to know about being lost? What does she have to know about being lost? She has a lot of ideas. What does she have to know about being lost? Oh, wow. This is the King of Pentacles. So if you have a lot of ideas, the King of Pentacles doesn't want you to be scattered. So the King of Pentacles is like, find something to become a master of. So your wealth and your success is going to come because you hone in on one skill and you become a master of it. And if you get too many ideas and you're trying to act on all of them, it's not going to lead to success. So go ahead and pick something, even two things, but don't go with any more than two, I would say. And your success is going to come from taking an idea and creating mastership out of it. So this is the feeling of lost, like you're out in the cold, like you've been left out in the cold, abandoned. So this, I just think that you feel you're isolated, or something feels like there's isolation in your life right now. You've got a little bit of judgment, so you're judging yourself, or you're feeling judged by others. And so what Spirit is generally going to tell you to do is don't put yourself in a self-made prison, okay? So this just means that you don't want to necessarily be trapped in a job you don't like, or a relationship you don't like, or so there's a feeling of being trapped here. And this is a large organization, and he's got a whip in his hand telling you what to do. You have more freedom to create a better life for yourself than what you have. So master something, but pick the thing to master. Pick what brings you passion, like joy. Pick something that sparks joy. That's what I'm trying to say. Jay Dietrich, what does your spirit guide want you to know? All right, what does Jay Dietrich's spirit guide want her to know? Oh, wow. Get on your horse and get on a mission. So, this is someone riding the horse quickly, fastly. Your spirit guide wants you to know quick action. Make a decision. Choose the path that is the fast path. In other words, don't dawdle on decisions. Make decisions and move on, and don't regret making them. That's the quick decision path. And also, you've got gifts. Like, she's gazing into a crystal ball. You're an empath. So start following your feelings because they're very accurate, okay? You've got good intuition, and what you need to focus on, your spirit guide said, is happiness. Because this is the card of do things that make you happy. Do a little tiny thing, every single day that brings just a little bit of happiness to you, so you have some little bit of happiness every day. Brandy Eriks. Are there bad spirits around my daughter? She's continually unhappy from people hurting her. Are there any bad... What deck do I use for that? Let me grab this one. Are there any bad spirits around her daughter? She's getting hurt by people. That's horrible. Are there any bad spirits? So that means there's no bad spirits around her, all right? So this just means happiness, and she's the kind of person that only really needs to find one good friend to be happy. She doesn't need like hundreds of friends or lots of friends. So I'm just asking, what does she have to do about people being mean to her? So this is the good news, is she has no bad spirits. She's just got people angry. She's just got angry, mean people around that she's got to learn. She's got to learn how to deal with them because that could be a pattern that, if she doesn't learn how to deal with these people, they can devastate her. They can suck all of her energy out. So she's got a lesson in rising above the mean people, because she lets these people take her power. Her lesson is to tap into the sun and find a good friend and focus on the good things in life. And I think that the Ten of Swords people will then go away, because if they don't get a buzz from her, they're going to leave. And this is the Ace of Swords, meaning that she's going to be she needs to learn more powerful ways of thinking. Like, those people might be mean, but their meanness isn't a reflection at all of who I am. And so that's stronger thinking patterns. So if you think that she's really getting to the point where it is bad, get her into counseling, because in counseling, they will train her how to have more positive thoughts. So she does have the ability to rise above that with the Sun card. So the good news is bad spirits are not causing that. That's the good news piece of it. Danielle, will 2020 be a peaceful year for me? Ooh, wouldn't we all want that? Let's ask the universal weight that question. Is Danielle going to have a peaceful year in 2020? 2020, the number 2 is peace. Oh, wow. There you are, all in your beautifulness. Look at that. In your beautifulness. Sitting by the water, which is serene and calm. Yes, you are going to... look at that. You're not only going to have a peaceful year, Danielle, but you're going to have a new opportunity and look at this. You could take a trip. Spirit is going to bring you more money. You can't ask for a better year than that. Ace of Pentacles, are you kidding me? More money, traveling. Is somebody you know getting married? I feel like somebody you know is getting married or something. There's some celebration. Yep. We should all hang out with Danielle next year, because she's going to have a really good 2020. Brandy Eriks, Will she find someone who treats her how she is supposed to be treated? Marion, who? Is that your daughter? Will she find someone who treats her how she's supposed to be treated? That's a good question. Is Brandy's daughter going to find somebody who treats her how she should be treated? Yes, that's the ace. Is she going to get married and have children? We don't know that yet. She's still in the moon period. If you guys are just joining, welcome. Welcome. Please like and subscribe. And then I will be super happy. If you guys click like on the video and subscribe, I'm going to be happy. But no, there's something to be worked out yet here. There's something to be worked out. And then, yes, she will meet the right person, but the children thing I can't answer right now. The energies are not set enough. So, hi, Kiss. So, Shantae, I'm not in a relationship. When will she get into one? Okay, that's a good question. When is Shantae going to get into a relationship? Shantae Howard? 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. Put it on your calendar. Take 16 action steps, and it could be sooner. I don't know why that just flew out of my mouth. So you guys just joining, you can ask a question, and then pretty soon we're going to take a short break to do spirit guide messages. Jamie Gelden Hoyes, I want to know if I'm getting in a relationship and if I'm going to graduate. Is Jamie going to get into a relationship? That's the way I like to ask it. That's your prayer. That's you having a prayer. Please let me get in a relationship. Yes. He could be from another country. Yes, you will. It could be that he's a different nationality. Is that how you say that? A different nationality. Is she going to graduate? Yes. And I feel like you've got a really freaking awesome job opportunity coming out there. Let me tell you, I'm already clapping my hands for you because this looks good. So you could be meeting somebody of a different ethnic. So just be open to that. But yes, you will be in a relationship. Kiss wants to know what Jamal feels for me. What are Jamal's feelings for Kiss? Wow, that's the conflict card. Let's hope something better comes up. That is the Empress. And I got to pull one more. You know, this Jamal has got some challenges around relationships. This is what I'm going to say. This person has had challenging relationships in the future. There's a pattern of drawing in women with challenges. Like, I have a question. Does he have a child with somebody else? I see somebody pregnant or something. There's 2 women here with the challenge. I feel like this person, there's an attraction there, but this card bothers me. So I'm going to ask, what would be the outcome if you had a relationship with Jamal? What would the happy factor be? This person's got a lot of wounds. You know, I always don't like it when these cards come up, but they don't lie. The tarot doesn't lie. This is going to be a challenging relationship for you. So how does he feel about you? He's just got a lot of stuff. I almost said the word. I almost said the S word, but I didn't. So, you know, Kiss, rethink that, because that person's got a lot of wounds, or you have a lot of wounds. Somebody is really wounded in relationships, and there's, not to say that this can't work, but there's going to be some challenges to it. Natasha Z, what should I know about 2020? How's that going to treat you? Oh, yeah. That's a good question. That is a really good question. For those of you just joining, we are doing some general readings tonight. or specific questions. Whatever you guys want to do, it's your night. It's your hour of power. So Natasha Z, what is 2020 going to treat you like? Woo! You're going to develop some strength, girly. So you're going to have inner strength, outer strength. Look at this. You're going to have some offers that you're going to love, starting something creative. You know what? 2020 is going to be your year for creativity, inner strength. I feel like your body's going to get stronger. Woo! Wow. Be careful. You could be pregnant if you're not careful, because this is literally the pregnant card, and she's trying to close the lion's mouth. So be careful. But this is also goes along with the creativity. 2020 is going to treat you well. You're going to be creative. You're going to travel a little bit. You're going to pay attention to your body somehow. And I feel like your whole wardrobe could change. Like whatever you've been wearing, you're going to wear different colors, different styles. I think 2020 is going to be a creative year for you. Absolutely be a creative year for you. Hi, Kirsten. Shante Howard, my mom Joyce wants to about her job. Will she get a promotion? Will she remain stable? Is Shanti Howard's mother Joyce going to get a promotion? Ha! How did I get that card again? The strength card. He's pondering it. Let's see, it's being pondered. It's being pondered. It's in the hands of her boss. I don't know yet. He hasn't made a decision. I can't answer that, Joyce, but hang in there. Is she going to be stable? Yes. Queen of Swords is always stable. Joyce, don't worry about your job, and thank you for jumping on and listening. Kirsten, guest, my boyfriend has had 4 interviews with a company in Kentucky. Will he be offered a job, and will it be good for you as a couple? Is Kirsten's boyfriend going to be offered a job? This is a job offer card. That's pretty weird. So that is the job offer card. That's weird. This is a big change. So that could be moving or something, and that's the big change, the wheel. But something's not going to go well with it, because that's this is like somebody doesn't know what to do now. So yes, he's going to get a job offer, but you better rethink it, because somebody is not going to be happy with it. So I would be sure to check to see what's going on with that. Because the 9 of Swords means there's a lot of worry. Something's worrisome about it. Megan Crowley, could you tell me what or who is coming in for me for love? What do you mean, what? You have a Bigfoot wanting to... who or what? That's funny. You are hilarious. Who's coming for Megan Crowley for love? This will be an interesting one. This will be interesting. Who's coming for Megan Crowley for love? All right, everybody, pay attention. Ooh. Oh, somebody who thinks the opposite of you. They're not anything like you at all. They maybe travel a lot. They're very strong-willed, strong features. They might be bullheaded or whatever. This will be a challenge, but you know what? The challenge will be for you not to shut down. Sometimes when you get people in here, if they're too, triggersome for you, you'll shut down, because he's protecting the heart chakra. So you're going to have to allow this next person that comes in, or whoever is with you, to be who they are without shutting yourself down. So that's going to be a challenge for you, but you know what? You can do it. So pick, as long as the person doesn't have any deal breakers, for you, your lesson is to just be more accepting of who they are and not set a whole bunch of rules on them. What's Rebecca Bremer financial? What does Rebecca Bremer have to know about financial? New ideas, new enterprises. The Three of Wands is a side income. So do you have a second job? That could be the second job. Just be the light. Oh, I love that. Left off last week, you needed my dad's name, Jesse. Oh, you want a message from your dad. Oh, where's my dead person deck? Oh, here it is. Just be the light. What does Dad Jesse need to say to you? Oh my gosh. Brings in the Death card. A message from beyond the grave. You're a strong, defiant woman, but he's proud of you for that. Like, you're a strong woman, and it feels like his death or something happened around the relationship you had with him, that it feels like he's turned his back on you or something. So I don't know what happened when he was alive, if you had a little bit of a conflict with him at some point, it's abandonment issue because he's gone, but he's definitely a part of your life now. Because this is the Emperor. He's a part of he's very interested in your life. He knows that you are making, good decisions with what you're doing so far. You're making very good decisions. So he sees that it's hard for you to communicate with him. He's way off the planet, and you're like trying to ask for signs and things like that. He will get better about sending you signs. He also says whatever decision you're making, you're good at making decisions. You're good at research. You're good at planning. And, he wants to be a stable influence in your life, even from the other side. So I hope that makes sense to you. Madeline J. Mel, if I tune my application, will I get a job then? Will I get wish fulfillment, I think you mean. Let's ask Madeline J. If she tune, do you mean turn in your application or fine tune it? So let's just ignore that and say, is she going to get a job? Because I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is Madeline J. going to get a job? What's 2020 going to bring for work? Oh, girly, you got some troubles around work. Let's see. Don't worry, because I never leave you hanging like that. Your finances are going to be a little bit shaky for a while. But I think this answers your question. You've got to be creative on your resume. Your resume can't be like everybody else. You have to hone in on what skills that you have that you're not putting on that resume. You've got skills that you haven't included on that resume. So yes, the question is to turn it in. And this is the moon that you just feel like, that's the card about, I feel like I don't even know if I'm on the right path. But there's a path being laid out for you. So I'm going to say, tweak out your resume for different types of jobs. In other words, tweak it out for different types of jobs. You are going to celebrate. I feel really good about the month of April. I know that seems forever, but I feel really good about the month of April for you getting a really, really good job and income. It can happen faster, but I'm just saying that I feel really good about the month of April. Kelly Taylor, will someone finally come into my love life, and should I travel more to meet him? Is somebody going to come into Kelly Taylor's love life? Somebody, that would be a yes, and that would be a king. Now the King of Wands, he can be kind of fiery. He's like passionate and charming, and he falls in love way too fast. But yeah, he's definitely, oh, that is the travel card. Oh, girly, it can't get any better than that. You are going to have love, 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 love. Now, this is somebody from another country. So, to answer your question, I think you should travel. Yeah, that guy looked like he's from another country somewhere. I love it. It doesn't even mean another country. It could just mean another city. Oh, Brandy Erics is crying. Oh, it'll all be fine, Brandy. No need to cry. Everything always works out. Always works out. You subscribe! Brandy Eric, subscribe! Oh! I only need like 100 and I get to my 1,000 and then I can have a community. Do you know what that means to me, you guys? Okay, YouTube treats me like shit basically until I get 1,000 subscribers. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can put messages to you guys. I get in a community where I can say, hey, you guys, I'm going to go live on Wednesday. And I can do polls. Hey, what are you guys doing this week? Do you want me to cover this or that? I can't do that right now. And I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys could share this video, and let's say you have friends that don't want like tarot stuff on their page, share YouTube in a private Facebook message, and that way nobody will know. It's just a big secret. It'll just be a big secret. So thank you for subscribing. Oh my God. Not that I'm obsessed about that, but it feels really good to be this close to 1,000, and I couldn't do it without you guys. Is Angela Robinson, oh wait, where was I? Shimmer. Anything I need to know about 2020? Okay, what does Shimmer need to know about 2020? Ooh, stable money, stable love, stable money, stable love. And watch out about people who are, who try to drain your energy. This is like either work or something is draining your energy. Pay attention to it. Also, I feel like you need a foot, like something happened to your foot. So just be careful because it's not serious, but it's annoying. And the year is going to fly. In other words, what that tells me is next year is going to be like, woo, you are going to have so much fun and things are going to be happening so quickly. Like you're going to have to make quick decisions, Shimmer. So 2020 is going to go lightning fast for you. You're going to blink and it's going to be over. So squeak out a lot of fun. Angela Robinson, am I going to be successful in my job in 2020? Let's find out, Angela. Is she going to be successful in her job in 2020? Oh, don't worry. That card is stalking us tonight. That's indicating some problems. Could be with a coworker because there's two people there. Oh my God. All right. Take a breath. What is going on in your work and how can she stabilize that? How can Angela stabilize her work situation? What does she have to do? Because that's not looking good. Okay. So you just stay focused on your tasks and don't gossip. Don't draw into the company grapevine. Focus on your job at hand. Become really creative in your job. Like get creative with solutions and then what will happen with her? Oh, look at that. If you don't get into the bad coworker people and get into that crowd and get that reputation, focus on your job, focus on creativity, you are going to have a fabulous year with your job. So that came up as like a heads up, Angela, heads up. Angie Stockman. Will my finances and circumstances improve over the next 24 months? Okay, let's find out. Angie Stockman, is her finances going to improve over the next 24 months? It's up in the air. Why is that? Up in the air and there's confusion. Wow. What are you confused about on this? This is all in your hands. So your finances are all in your hands. That's the Queen of Swords. So it's going to be based on decisions you make. It looks like you're not sure what to do. You know, this is like really a lot of confusion here. You're not really sure what to do. So you might need debt consolidation. This is the legal card. You might need debt consolidation. And this is like a contract. You might need to make negotiations with debt. And this is kind of like parting with some items, like you might need to sell things or whatever, or have different income sources coming in. You have the opportunity right now to change your life and master finances. So I'm going to say what you do now, the decisions that you make now, get out of confusion state. Get out of confusion state, get into action plan. I'm going to develop a plan. I'm going to negotiate bills or whatever, and I'm going to master my finances. And the King of Pentacles indicates that you will do that. It's going to take you, though, to do it. All right, you guys, I have to quick jump in and do spirit guide messages quick. Yeah, the foot thing is from the Five of Pentacles. I feel like I don't know, twisting of the foot. It's very minor, Shimmer. It's very minor, but you can avoid things like that if you just use caution, if you're aware of it. So don't like go running out of the house with some kind of weird flip-flop shoe that's half on. It's just kind of a thing. So your foot are fine, but what that is that's just a heads up that to be careful of minor mishaps, okay? It's just being cautious. So it's not, I'm not reading your past, I'm reading your future. A foot thing could be coming for your future. So they can be avoided, but just take additional care not to like throw on a shoe halfway and try to navigate stairs or something, or you are, because if you do that, you will have a foot thing. So it's just a heads up. It's a heads up. So you can totally avoid it, but just make sure that you fully tie your shoes and, you know, and that you're just use a little extra caution. Okay, just a second here. International woman, what was your question? So international woman, sometimes I don't always go in order because things skip around, but I do have to get a spirit guide message out because they are screaming at me right now. So you guys, we're going to do a very quick here spirit guide message, and we're going to do it again with the pick 3. So everybody decide right now or very quickly if they're going to do spirit guide 1, spirit guide 2, or spirit guide 3. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards here because some of your spirit guides, even though you wouldn't have asked this, your spirit guides are screaming for a spirit guide message. So here's this card, here's this card, and here is this card. So are you going to do this pile, 1, 2, or 3? So everybody put down what you're having if you want to put down what you're having for your pile. And we're gonna go with pile number 1. Your spirit guide indicates that you guys are gonna have happiness around the home this coming year. And some of you are gonna have, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily pregnant, but this is a year for you to focus on creativity and creativity around the home and organize your home. Get your home organized. And the 8 of Swords, when you feel like you're not on the right path, your spirit guide wants you to say that they understand that it feels like you're not on the right path. But those of you who picked pile number 1, you're on the right path. And that's important for a few of you to know. Pile number 2, your spirit guide indicates you guys are going to be getting lots of messages from your spirit guide and you can't miss them. You're going to know that they're coming in. So you're going to have thoughts and things that happen to you that are coincidences that your spirit guide is bringing in. You've got fairies around you that are bringing you opportunities. Look at this, the High Priestess. You're going to have an increased intuition, and your spirit guide said you're going to be more active in the evening. Like you're going to be more active in the evening. And the 6 of Pentacles, I know I love modern spellcasters. It's just like, it's my go-to deck. You guys are going to have more money. Your spirit guides are drawing you in to more money. And pile number 3, you guys are, your things are going to take off quickly. You've got the Holy King. So this just means that so here's what wisdom is. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience and using them together. So you guys are going to take the knowledge that you've got in your life so far, the experience, apply the two together, and you're going to use a lot more wisdom this coming year to help you with money and work. And a new path is being laid out, and your spirit guide is laying it out in front of you and guiding you. So you don't have to be worried about your spirit guide not being there for you. It's totally going to be there for you. So International Woman, did you re-ask your question? I will get to yours as the final question if I can scroll up and find it. Sometimes I don't always go in order because the spirit guide will flash something at me on the screen, but I try to. So let me look for International Woman to see where you are. Okay, I found your question. Will I have more children? Okay, let me ask. Is International Woman going to have more children? I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like you could want more, but something's not right. Something's not right. The Five of Swords just means that something's not right about it. So it looks like you could want more children, but I'm not going to say yes because this is not a card that you want to have around in your life with having more children. So I'm going to say to you, if it feels right to you to have more children, do it, but you need to use a little bit of discernment because the Five of Swords is not a good card. So something's not right with it. Something's just not right about it. All right. So that is our show for tonight. And I will be on every Sunday night at 6 o'clock. Next week, we're going to do some really fun pick threes. And we are going to have a lot of fun. And be sure to watch. I'm going to get some newer and different types of videos out on my channel this week. So be sure to tune in and listen to the videos that are going to be coming up on my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking some time out of your weekend to spend on the page interacting because you guys are all awesome. And so that is our hour show for tonight, and I will see you next Sunday live. And you guys you're rocking it on. We'll do some really fun pick threes next week. See you later. Bye.